Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we arrived at the beach and we healed the soul of a Sora warrior named Mikau. We have his mask so we can transform into him. Now, I went off screen to get some rupees from the bank. And of course, Tingle's gonna react as if this is our first time meeting him. Yes, lucky. I want to get Great Bay. That will give us maps to all areas related to Great Bay. Flippa! So yeah, this little house, if you played Super Smash Bros. In any capacity, you would recognize this as the stage that was introduced in Melee, and it's pretty much been in every other Smash game ever since. I don't think it's missed a Smash game. Maybe 3DS, but otherwise, yeah, it's been in most of the Smash games. They are late! What are the Soras doing? What is it, boy? You also come to watch the Sora eggs hatch? I'm excited about it too, but we haven't, those imported eggs haven't arrived yet. Takes about 1 to 3 days for the time Sora eggs are laid for them to hatch. But if they are kept in this aquarium until then, they may die. The reason for this is that the recent abominable weather has caused the ocean's temperature to raise in the region. Sora eggs are very sensitive to changes in temperature. The only way the eggs can hatch is if they are placed in this aquarium water, which I have set aside for them long ago. The Soras are well aware of this, but they are still late. I wonder if something has happened at Sora's Hall. Also, if you check this, that's a huge fish. I bet it could eat eat a small fish in a single bite. Remember that for later. We now have our objective. We need to go find those eggs. So let's swim and look for the pirate's base, which the pirates are Gerudos, interestingly enough. So I'm guessing the Gerudos, there either have always been a set of Gerudos that just abandoned the Gerudo. Although I guess Gerudos do eventually leave the Gerudo desert to look for mates. So I guess these pirates went looking for a mate and decided, yeah, we're just gonna form a pirate band, a pirate group. And either that, or when Ganondorf's playing with the shit, they're like some traitors that are like, yeah, we're not sticking with your plan, Ganondorf. We're gonna go off and do our own thing. Mikau, what are you doing in a place like this? This is the ominous pirate's fortress. I don't think you should get too close. But I'm okay. Well, actually, the pirates in this fortress are all women, and better yet, I hear they're all gorgeous. So I thought maybe I should check them out. What? Don't give me that. Don't look at me like that, pervert. Anyway, you want to get in the pirate fortress. There are going to be these planks. You want to ram them. I forget if you have to use magic, but yeah, one of them will have an entryway, which you can use to sneak into the fortress. So here is the pirate's fortress. Now, if you have the map, it is extremely useful because the map will actually show the Gerudos. So you can see where they are at any given time by looking at the map. This behaves much like the Gerudo fortress in Ocarina of Time. If the Gerudos see you, they will kick you out. And unlike in the Ocarina of Time, there is no means of getting a pass or whatever that will allow the Gerudos to become friendly with you. These Gerudos will kick you out no matter what. Now, if there are chests in the water surface, you can actually grab them as Mikau. Matter of fact, I think there's a chest in, I'm trying to remember. I think in the mountains that can only be gotten if spring is back, which I'm gonna have to eventually go there and return spring. Although I'll probably do that when I do the frog quests, as I try to give myself a concussion. So you'll want to come here. let's come up here. Let's... Yeah, so we're gonna need to turn into a Goron. Pound. Now we'll open the door. Nope, that's not swim. There we go. There's swim. Now where was that door? It was over here, wasn't it? So let's sneak into the base. We're gonna be sneaking into the pirate's base to rescue some eggs. Block out of the way. Okay, yeah, you have to be ramming into it. Oh, no, it's just simply ram into it. I thought you had to use your magic on them. Okay, that allows me to save a bit of magic. Now, I will say this. Even though I don't think we'll get to do it this episode, you want to get the stone mask for this area. Trust me, it will be extremely useful to you once you actually get inside the base. Some rupees. How the hell do I get in there? Ow, as I give myself a concussion. Alright, I'm supposed to push the block inward. Because you're supposed to push one of the blocks out of the way so you have a pathway to get to the water jet. Now, it is possible to do this area completely swordless, as Mikhail's attacks can do some pretty good damage and have a lot of good reach. Oh, also, be careful of water currents. If you get caught in those currents, you will be pushed back outside. So try to avoid them whenever possible. Waiting for us in this chest. A red rupee. Ooh, there's also a thing I want to do in this area, but I just remember I need to go and get a particular mass. And if anybody has played this game, you know what I'm referring. Take this off. This on. Now I believe, let me check. I don't think I can push this out as normal Link. Oh no, I can! I thought I had to be Goron Link. And we want to be really fast so the bunny hood can help. If you don't have the bunny hood, the Goron roll will definitely get you through here. And we get a piece of heart. So we have a new heart. Now the door will lock, but luckily they have a switch in the prison for some weird reason. Like, gameplay-wise, it's good that they give you a means of out, but if that's meant to, like, hold prisoners, why would you give their means of escape inside the cell door? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, yes, we're gonna lock you up, but we're gonna give you a means to escape. At least, like in Ocarina of Time, when they throw you in that one room in the Gerudo Fortress, at least it was in a hideout window where people would not normally be able to reach. And I guess for whatever reason, they didn't think you would have like a hook shot or anything that you could use to get up there. Yeah, so Mikhail's fins can be able to reach things of faraway places. I want to be careful here because there's a current. Alright, this is stupid. So you have to push the button. It is timed. You have to try and hit that. And then you'll go up here. Oh shit! This will lead us to the outside of the fortress. So from here, we could be able to get in. Now, I forget if there was anything else in that room. If there is, I will go back and get it if there was something. Here, we've sneaked into the pirate's fortress. So you want to not be Sora Link. Now, I'm going to show off a very useful mask in this area. If you've gotten the stone mask, this makes this area trivial. Put it on. They will not notice you. They will still look at you because they know, because their AI tells them there's someone there, but because they have the stone mask, they technically can't catch you. Also, take a picture of a Gerudo pirate while you're at it. Trust me, it will make sense for something later. But yeah, if you have the stone mask, it makes this area extremely trivial. Because they can't arrest you because you technically don't exist to them. I think the only enemies that are not fooled by the stone mask or anything are undead based enemies. So like skull children and all that will still attack you. Mini bosses and bosses will obviously see you. But yeah, otherwise most enemies will still see you even with this on. Oh, well, can't see you while you have it on. And so there's a particular area, if I remember correctly, I want to go. Is this the room? Yes, this is the room I want to avoid. There's a, that room, if you go in there, they will catch you even if you have the stone mask on. So avoid that room as much as you can. I didn't want to lock onto her. Alright, let's sneak here. Now, if you are trying to do this stealthily, you can either shoot them with your arrows. It will temporarily knock them out. It will not kill them, and they will eventually get back up. So keep that in mind. But it can be a way for you to get around them. Especially that one by the bridge. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear that the great pirates have lost treasure that they stole, we would become the laughingstock. Yes, but Evel, the sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by those sea snakes. Silence! That is why the Soras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Soras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Soras will get them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait. The Sora eggs are the only clue we have about the dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, that derpy face of my mask, and if we can get at our hands on that treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon's cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on and find them now. Understood. So you remember that wasp that flew by? Yeah, let's disturb it. Let's try and get a clear shot of that nest. Ah, bees, run! Love that they run away because of bees. Gerudos, their one weakness is bees. Apparently. Why the mighty Ganondorf would be so disappointed if these Gerudos were still working for them. Oh, still working for them? I make it sound like as if Ganondorf is like multiple people. No, if they were still working for him. So yeah, if you walked in here while the captain was still in the room, she would be able to see you, and you would get caught. But in this room, if you grab this chest, we get the hook shot! Use it to grapple items so you can reel them in or pull yourself over to them. So yeah, and fun fact, in the original Ocarina of Time, you had two stages of it. You had the normal one and then the long shot. This is the long shot by default. So it is infinitely better. And just like in Ocarina of Time, you can use... well, actually no, you technically can't use it in water because there's no Iron Boots equivalent. At least not that I can remember. Anyway, you want to find a way up here. I thought there was like a ladder or something. Oh, right. You used the hook shot you just got. I am an idiot. Anyway, you get this enemy that's beating us up. Link, I didn't want to take off the frickin' mask. I want you to identify it. Don't tell me you don't know about the shell blade. It is impossible to beat if you're aiming for anything but its legment inside the shell. Link, get on the goddamn floor. Why did you take that off? I wanted you to attack. Open your mouth. Really? How? Really? Link, this thing should not be kicking your ass. Normally you don't fight him in tight room. How did that not hit? You normally don't fight him in tight rooms like this, so... But anyway, you want to get your bottles, and they said they had 4 eggs here currently. So, no matter what, we will have to make a trip back here. I believe it is possible to have 4 bottles at this point. You put a sour egg in the bottle. It doesn't look very healthy. You better have someone examine it quick. And we'll exit out of the water. So, I think we'll end the episode here. In the next episode, we will continue exploring the Pirate Fortress and get as many of the eggs as possible. If you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this episode and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time as I use this fairy to heal up and free your bottle. Later.